Hey everybody, and welcome to another review on my channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutations mix and match figure. The figure we're going to be taking a look at today is Donatello, and I got this figure for $6. And we're going to start by taking a look at the packaging first, which has the figure displayed promptly in the middle, and in the bottom right here you can see that there's going to be some sort of mutant play feature. And I do like the artwork that is in the background there, and as we turn the box around to the other side, you can see some other figures that are included in this series. And we're going to start by taking a look at the top half of the figure, and overall I'm relatively impressed with its overall shape and design. The design of the face in particular has a cartoony look to it, which I greatly appreciate. The belt that is wrapped around the character has a D for Donatello, which I think is a really cool inclusion. And you can also see that there is a light blue fanny pack that is wrapped around the waist of the character. Taking a look at the back of the figure, you can also see that there is some rather impressive detail here as well. I like the textured look of the shell, I think that looks really cool. And I also think it's really cool how the belt and sash are kind of warped around the shell, and it just looks really natural, and they did a good job with it overall. I do want to take a moment and talk about the back of Donatello's mask here. You have to be careful with these two pieces here, as I find them to be rather fragile, and I could see them being ripped or torn off with play. Taking a look at the left arm of the figure, you can see that there is an elbow pad and watch. And then on the right arm there is a shoulder pad, another elbow pad, and a purple wristband. Now moving down to the legs of the figure, you can see that Donatello is rocking knee pads on both of his knees. I think the sculpt for the figure here looks particularly good because I love the scratchy detail that is on the knee pads themselves. And then you can also see that there are some bandages wrapped around his feet. Now as far as the articulation goes for this figure, you can see that his head is on a ball joint so it can be rotated side to side, and he is also able to be looking up and down. Now we're going to make our way down to the shoulder of the figure, which is also on a ball joint. This allows for the arm to be moved back and forth, and it can also be rotated out to the side. However, I do think it is important to note that there is no articulation in the wrist or elbow of this figure. Now we're going to move down to the hip of the figure, which to no one's surprise is also on a ball joint so it can be moved forward and backwards and out to the side here. But again, there is some lack of articulation in the character's knee and ankle. Donatello also comes with a pretty good range of accessories, so let's go ahead and dive in and take a look. We're going to start by taking a look at the glasses and headphones that can attach to the head of the figure. I think both of these look really great and gives the character some good charm and personality. Donatello also comes with his iconic weapon, the bow staff, which can be attached to the back of the figure too. Also included are a couple of ninja stars that can be attached to the sash of the character. There is also some found on the back here, and I think this is a really cool idea, and I think it looks pretty good overall. There are still a couple of other accessories to take a look at, and what exactly are we supposed to do with them since they look like other parts of a figure? And this is where the mix and match play feature comes into play. We can actually remove the head of Donatello here. It is a pretty straightforward process, and we're able to replace it with Metalhead's head. And every extremity of the figure is able to be removed, so we're also going to remove the arm of Donatello. And now we're going to be replacing the arm that belongs to the Mechazoid figure. And here's what the figure now looks like with the other parts attached to him. And there is also this metal pipe weapon that is included. This weapon also can be attached to the back of the figure too. And in case you were curious, you are able to mix and match all of the extremities to the figure to make it look interesting. But like I said at the start of this video, I picked up this set for $6 on clearance at Walmart. And I'm going to be completely honest, I would consider this to be a must-buy. The accessories are really cool, and the mix and match play feature I think is pretty interesting too. But I do want to thank you so much for watching my review, and be sure to like and subscribe so you can catch more reviews in the future.